Let's discuss some important technical words that we will be using throughout our lecture. This will help us to get familiarized with the meaning of every technical terms in web technologies. Number one, network. A network is a group of stations, such as computers, telephones, or other devices, that are connected by communication facilities for exchanging information. Connection can be permanent via cable or temporary through telephone or other communication links. The transmission medium can be physical, such as fiber optic cables, or wireless, such as satellites. Number two, Internet. Internet is a vast network that connects computers all over the world. An electronic network of computers that includes nearly every university, government, and research facilities in the world. Also included are many commercial sites. Number three, web page. Web pages are what make up the World Wide Web. These documents are written in HTML, or what we call the hypertext markup language, and are translated by your web browsers. Web pages can either be static or dynamic. Static pages show the same content each time they are viewed. Dynamic pages have content that can change each time they are accessed. Some pages are typically written in scripting languages, such as PHP, Perl, ASP, or JSP. Number four, website. It refers to the location on the internet, on the web pages, and related files that belong to a company, organization, or individual. Number five, web address. It contains string of letters and/or numbers that take visitors to your homepage. A typical web address is something like this. Number six, URL. URL specifies the method used to access the resource, the name of the computer on which it is located, and the path of the resource. Number seven, web browser. A browser is an application that provides a way to look at and interact with all the information on the World Wide Web. Technically, a web browser uses HTTP to make requests of web servers throughout the internet on behalf of the browser user. Number eight, remote host or remote computer. A remote host is a computer connected to a network, such as a LAN or the internet that you have to connect to remotely. Number nine, HTML and HTML file extensions. Basic page document ends with .htm or .html. Both are acceptable. .htm was initially used because early servers does not allow file extension longer than 3 characters. But today, it's not a big issue. But you should pick one and stick with it for uniformity purposes. Number 10, index page. Index page is a default page that will be displayed on web browser. All websites have an index.htm file name because when a browser displays a web page, it first looks to a file that has a file name index.html.